Okay, we're looking at some more dumb people. Oh my gosh, okay, let's check it out. It's funny, I'll give him that. It's funny, but also it draws more unnecessary attention to his balding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a good old toupee would have done the trick, just cover it.
You're bald!
No, I'm not. I was bald.
I don't think he needed to go and get a tattoo. Also, that would hurt, no? Because it's like right on your skull. Wouldn't that hurt? Or would it not hurt because it's on bone and not muscle? I don't know. Has any one of you guys gotten a head tattoo? If so, let me know in the comments below. And did it hurt? I'm curious now. Okay, so here we go again. Different man, same problem. He's got the little balding going on the back. No shame, no shame. You can't control it. But instead of getting a toupee to cover it, or maybe even getting a tattoo of hair. Can you get that? That would look awful. Never mind. He just got the word hair tattooed on the back of his head. Again, brings a lot of unnecessary attention to the back of his head. I would say if it's that bad and you're insecure, try hair growth shampoos. If that ain't working, buzz it all off. You know what I'm saying? Hey everyone, what's up? And welcome back to the Peach's channel on the internet. I'm your host, Peach, and today we are looking at some dumb people that got their hair tattooed. Have you ever gotten a dumb tattoo that you regret? If so, let me know in the comments below. Oh, that rhymed. Also, before we go any further, smash that like button. Obviously, subscribe to Peach, be a Peach. Now, we'll continue on with the video. So, if you haven't seen my, I think it's like dumb tattoos that people actually got. Maybe it's part 4, part 3, I don't even know. This dude was on it, or maybe it was dumb face tattoos. I don't know, but this guy has been on this list before, and it's not only his head that he got tattooed, it's his whole face. So I don't understand, like, is this part of his job? Is he a professional chess or checkered board? He just goes to matches and lays there and people play chess on his face? Like, I literally don't understand why somebody would ever get this. Like, look at his nostril. They literally tattooed in his nostril. Okay, so I think him having his hair tattooed is the least of his worries right now, because he got his whole damn face, eyelid, lip, beard tattooed. That should be our next video, people that got their facial hair tattooed. Smash that like button if you want to see that video. Okay, so if we rewind a bit, I said, why doesn't the guy just, you know, tattoo his hair on? This is why you don't tattoo your hair on, because it's gonna look like a tattoo and it's gonna look bad. It's the hairline, it's the hairline. Can you imagine having to get that lasered off? Like, he's like, oh, I actually don't like it really bad, because it is really bad. He has to get that lasered off? No, wear a wig for the rest of your life. This is not okay. They made it too low on the forehead and way too boxy. I'm not even a tattoo or hair specialist, but I know that that's wrong. But I will say he's rocking that outfit. Really like the Polo Ralph Lauren jumper, but everything else is just, I feel bad. And again, this guy makes a comeback too, because you can tell that he rides motorcycles. You know, he's wearing a vest right now that says Harley Davidson on the back of it. You already know, you can tell by the little mullet beard thing going on at the back and the big facial hair. Dude, I already know. Anyway, that's totally irrelevant, but I'm saying that, like, he probably already seems intimidating from the front. And now you see that at the back of the head, it's like, I'm always watching you. Like the freaking woman from Monsters, Inc.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Whew, she's nuts.
Wazowski, you didn't hand in your paperwork. Always watching you, Wazowski. That was like the worst impression I've ever done. But you know who I'm talking about, Roz or whatever her name is. That's what this is reminding me of. He's just like, always watching you. Is that real? I mean, first of all, it's so well done that I'm like, no, it's animated on there. That tattoo artist is incredible. Like, that looks hella real. Like, it literally looks like somebody's actual face. And my question is that supposed to be Dracula? It's kind of got the pointy little fangs. It's the hairline that makes me think of Dracula. But does that mean he always has to keep his hair shaved in that little V formation? I don't understand why he would do this. Like, sure, it's funny for like the first minute, you're like laughing hardy hard, look at it. But then it's on the back of your head for like ever, literally. This is just reminding me of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. You know how, what's his name, Quirrell, or whatever his name is, had Voldemort on the back of his head?
Bravery. Your parents had it too.
It's Voldemort on the back of his head. Except Voldemort in that movie looked hella creepy. That CGI was not okay. Like, get out of here. Again, this is why you don't get hair tattooed, because it's gonna look like a tattoo and not actually hair. Was this person going for the Wendy's look? Because if so, they nailed it. I don't know what to say. Like, they even got a flower in their hair. Like, did they actually think that this was gonna turn out good and it would look like real hair? Like, that your hair is always in braids? I don't know. But I would say don't tattoo your hair if you got a little hair problem. Get a wig. They're everywhere. Just saying. Oh, Here we go again. I think this is probably the best one that we have seen so far in terms of it being the most realistic looking, but it still looks really bad. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, did this person think that it would turn out and look like real hair? Like, I just want to know what they're going through when they get this done. Also, how long did that take? Because look at the detail of the shading. Like, a sleeve takes a while. How long does a head take? Like, that would be multiple sessions. So are you like walking out of the tattoo parlor with only your bangs done, and then you're gonna come back like a month later and then you'll get the back done, and then you fill in the rest? Like, you're just gonna look weird during these different segments before the whole tattoo is even completed. Wow. Okay. My question is this person's head red and like that's the ink that they chose to do red ink? Or is it their head is irritated after the tattoo? I'm really hoping it's the second one and they didn't actually put reddish pinkish ink on their head for the shading. I'm gonna say it, the tattoo artist did a good job, but also it kind of looks like a bunch of little centipedes all over the person's head. You know, those nasty little house centipedes? That's what it looks like. It doesn't really look like braids. Kind of looks like a creature with lots of legs. Just saying. And in our number one spot today, let's see what we got. I feel like it can't get worse. I feel like it can't, but let's see. I lied. It can. It can. Were they going for the retro Star Trek look? Because if so, they nailed it. Like, if that's what they wanted, then they nailed it. Hairline, very interesting. Straight up Star Trek. I hope this isn't a real tattoo. Like, he looks miserable. He knows he effed up. He's like, I just want it to look realistic, and the tattoo just, what was the artist thinking? Like, it's so dark. Like, it's so sharp. Like, it's so clean. No one's hairline is that clean and precise, and it's shiny. Also, I just took that in. When you go in the sun, black absorbs the sun. Their head is always gonna be absorbing the sun. It's always gonna be hot up there. You know when you sit on, like, you get into your car and you sit on the leather seats from the heat? He's gonna be walking outside. His head is gonna be feeling like those seats. Like, it's gonna be hot. He's gonna always have to wear a hat. Honestly, just always wear a hat no matter what. That's rough. Not only does it look bad, but he's gonna be walking around with his head on fire. All right, guys, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments below which one of these tattoos you thought was the worst. Which one was the biggest fail in your opinion? Let me know, let's have a conversation. With that being said, why don't you smash that like button? Obviously, subscribe to Peach, be a Peach. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, AKA Peach. Stick around for some bloopers, and I'll see ya when I see ya. Oh, bro, we've already seen this one. Like, what? Which one was the biggest? Sorry. Nice. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan.